day, I guess. And 3-day festival. Like, first night was hip hop, second night was kind of hardcore punk. That's when like Poland Pursuit, Mess, Build Your Skate Plan, the Red Fort, all those kind of bands played. We played on the metal shock rock night, like the Misfits and Loudness and Fine Ice Breed. Balzac played and Mantis, which was the guitar player for Bennett, right? Yeah. So so we actually spent more time traveling there than we did, spending time there. But it was something I never forget. Hopefully we'll be able to go back, but if we don't, it's something we'll never forget about because it was just amazing. Tokyo, amazing city. We got to go down, after we played the show, we got to go downtown Tokyo and watch Milk Banana and Gala, which was awesome. See Milk Banana and their home turf. It's been awesome. Genuinely very, very awesome. There's been a few people that are disappointed that we didn't write Lucid Interval Part 2, but I think every band goes through that. I think some people get stuck. I can remember when Exploiting Dysfunction came out, which was their second album, reading a review that said, I can't believe these guys suck so bad. They totally fucking sold out. The first album was so great, this is such a piece of shit. And I'm like, that Exploiting Dysfunction is more commercial than our first record? What are you talking about? Lucid Interval, I remember reading interviews with people like, well, they just don't do the jazz stuff anymore, and it's got less grindcore on it. So the fact that I've heard some belly aching about this one doesn't surprise me at all. But overall, I mean, the people that come to the shows, the people that really matter to us, seem to be responding to it very well. And hopefully it's one of those records that reveals itself after a couple of listeners, For us, it was all about, let's just give each song its completely own identity. It's what we've always tried to do, and I think this album has succeeded more than any other one before. So.
Plus, we just broke it down into just Cephalic Carnage, not little gimmicks or anything else. It's just Cephalic Carnage, who we are right now. We let our music speak a little louder than what other things we can add to it. We've never really wrote this kind of record before, so it's new to us. I just think either for people that like it, they're really gonna like it, or the people that hate it, are just gonna have to hate it and move on, Yeah, we just wanted to label ourselves something back when we were out performing, because there was like ultra brutal deathcore and medical legal investigation, brutal death grinding,
CSI,
so we were just like Rocky Mountain hydro grind. We like to smoke a lot of kind of and play grind because. If you say you're brutal death metal and you have jazz parts and talking and lead vocals, then that doesn't necessarily make it brutal death metal. So grindcore, you can be whatever, and that's why pretty much
everyone's so proud of where they come from. We didn't really have a scene out of Denver. People are like, well, we're New York hardcore, or we're Boston this, so we're OC, indie rock or whatever. So it was. And then when people thought of music in Colorado, they thought of fucking John Denver, so we
Big Ed Todd and
the Monsters, or 16 horsepower or something, and so a Winger came from there too.
It's Red Panic.
It's Red Panic. And so we just really wanted to, in the end, it's all about us sitting in our practice room, no preconceived notions, just jamming. Or one person comes to practice and says, look, I wrote a song, here it is, and let's just get ready. It's not like I sit down and be like, look, man, last year we fucking toured with Cradle of Filth and Shadows Fall and Hate Eternal, so we have to write an album that's really going to hit with all those kids, and that's totally not the case. It was just like, let's just write it out. And something new for us was how we got to challenge ourselves was structuring the song with playing a riff a little longer than we normally would. Repeating it again in a song. That's new for us. Believe it or not, this band is got a serious business side to them, but we also know that Cephalic Carnage is never going to be a huge band. We're never going to sell like a million records, let alone 100,000. You know what I mean? So it's just, having said that, we know that we can still go out and tour and make enough money to survive to pay the bills when we get back. And we're not, you know, obviously we're not buying cars or even new guitars or anything. You know what I mean? So there's.
We just do it for the love of the music.
Yeah,
pretty much.
100%. That's what we
We're
stand
just
for.
fortunate that Dad actually started to pay where we can do it without having to worry about, you know, going home or calling Western like we've had to do in the past. You know, those days are kind of over, so we definitely established ourselves, but you know, we focus more 100% on playing. That's what we're about.
That's why we come out here. That's why we make the merchandise. That's why we really do this. It's all about the good.
Trying to tour. I mean, that's how you weed out weak band members. You know, after doing a couple of tours, or at least one, you'll find the dudes that just ain't meant to be out on the road.
Yeah. The weakest link, that'll destroy that. Touring will either destroy you or it'll make your band. It'll make you famous or it'll completely destroy you. Every single time.
Love it.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun though. That's why we do it. Yeah, it already came out. We'll have a video for Dying to Be the Death of Me. We'll start playing the Vegas Ball and Reviews, a lot of the places here within the next month. I think we might be doing the Suffocation Cryptopsy tour in October, so look for us in your area like around then. And just go to the website for more details and information. You know,
Cephalicarnage.net.
we're always up to something. So if you're into it, check it out.
Check out our new album, Congress. You know, it's got little songs for everybody.
Your grandma likes to pick up change in the mosh pit. She's fucking totally down.
Picking up quarters.
Dude, your grandma fucked me up.
Cool, man. I
I edit that
appreciate
last
it.
part out because if my wife and my mom see that I say that shit.